Welcome to WCrypto.
Hello, my friends. Welcome back to WCrypto. Since the last video, we expected Bitcoin to rise into the unemployment numbers and shortly drop afterwards. And that is exactly what happened. Once the numbers came in worse than expected, Bitcoin dumped. The drop went all the way back down to 83,000 again. The actual move started at 83,000 and pushed up to our first blue dotted line, the horizontal support and resistance zone at 84,700. But that's where Bitcoin got rejected. The local high was 84,600. From there, the price dipped hard, all the way down to 81,600. That low came right before the unemployment numbers were released. But even though the data was bearish, Bitcoin bounced back strong and is consolidating around 83,500 as I record this. Now let's talk about the numbers. The unemployment rate was released today, April 4th, for March. It came in at 4.2%. The previous reading was 4.1%, and the market expected it to stay the same. So this was worse than consensus. Normally, bad news is bad for markets. But Bitcoin, it bounced. That's interesting. Now let's check traditional markets. The SPX is down 6.48% today. That is massive. We are back at price levels last seen between February and May of 2024. The structure looks horrible. Since its high of 6,147, SPX has dropped over 17% to 5,074. The NDQ looks even worse. From its high in February to now, it dropped more than 21%. That is brutal when you consider the total market cap of these indices. In fact, since the tariff announcements, the traditional markets have lost a total of $2.7 trillion. For comparison, Bitcoin's entire market cap is only $1.6 trillion. That is crazy. What a complete meltdown. So what does this mean for Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin is clearly decoupling, and that is a huge deal. It is not reacting like a tech stock anymore. It is reacting like sound money, and that is incredibly bullish. Now let's check the 3-day liquidation heat map. The hottest pocket of liquidity is located right above us, from 84,700 to 85,000. But there are smaller short liquidation clusters extending all the way up to 87,500. Let's rip through this zone and liquidate the bears. Because honestly, it is never smart to be bearish on Bitcoin. Bitcoin does Bitcoin things. It is global, it is borderless, it is peer-to-peer, it is decentralized, it does not care about tariffs or political noise. And if you understand that now, you are ahead of the curve. You are operating with information asymmetry, and that's powerful. If you want to keep up with my real-time trading thoughts, entries, and exits, make sure to join the free Discord. If this video brought you value, click the like button. And if you want to stay updated every day, click subscribe and tap the notification bell. And see you in the next one.